So last night I was at this like bar and there was an adoption event going on or some shit. Because I walked in and there were a shit ton of people and all these people had like children with them. And I remember the children and the adults got separated. So there was like a contest that you had to match the child with the adult they fucking came with. And everybody was probably drunk and shit. And there was food. And I remember there was hot dogs and fucking grilled corn and all this weird stuff. Nobody was eating it. It was just sitting out. Uh, but the time came where we had to match the adults with the children, and everybody's running around and grabbing these children and taking them to the adults they fucking came with. Well, at the end of this thing, there were about fucking 20 children that had no adult pairings, right? So they're just kind of lined up off to the side. And those were the children that get adopted. So I remember there was a drawing, and I drew number 5. So these children had these like long, slender marble placards, and they had numbers on them. Well, I walked up to the kid that had 005 on his placard. That was my boy, and he was a little like Middle Eastern, Pakistani type of a kid. He's wearing the traditional garb, but he spoke perfect English, and but he looked like he was like 4 or fucking 5. He's really small. And he says, "My name's Patel. Can I hug you? I've never had a hug before." I'm like, "Oh my God, of course," right? So we hugged, and he said, "Will you pick me up? I've never been picked up before." And I was like, "Yes, of course." And I picked him up, and he was so light and so fucking small. And I said, "Patel, your name is Patel?" And he goes, "Yes, sir." And I said, "I'm going to call you Potato." And he goes, "I love potato." And I'm like, fuck, okay. So I fucking take this kid by the hand. I'd already set him down. And we walked outside. And when you walk outside, there was this fucking, it turned into this big beach area. Just expansive fucking white sandy beaches and palm trees and beautiful blue water. And I realized after I walked out, I lost Potato. And so I needed to go find him. So I walked off to my right, and there's these big pools and these big steps, and it was almost like Machu Picchu or some fucking Incan or Azteca ruins and shit. But it was so cool, and I walked into the water, and I'm swimming around looking for Potato, and I look up, and I see all my kids, Gatlin, Damien, fucking Hope, my old foster boy Emilio. He was up there on these fucking steps, and they're waving at me. And then I look over, Potato's with them too, and he's waving. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's already introduced into my fucking family and shit. So my daughter Hope comes down and says, "Dad, you gotta fucking check out the waterfall." And sure enough, there's a fucking waterfall coming off some of these fucking steps. So I dive in there, and there's these 4 fucking ducks swimming around. They're like babies. I was like, so beautiful. I'm going to grab one. So I would go to grab a duck, and they all fucking fly off. I was like, holy shit. I didn't know baby ducks could fucking fly, right? So I come back out from under the fucking waterfall, and everybody's gone. My whole family, my kids, fucking Potato. And it was still very tranquil and beautiful. And that's when I woke up.